A good friend.
Gave you cookie, got you cookie. We're even.
I know a lot of us wonder, like, if we're being good friends, if our friends are good to us. And I contemplate this a lot. I know I miss a lot of texts, a lot of calls, a lot of DMs, but I do feel like that's part of my mental health struggles. I hate to sound like I'm using it as an excuse. And it wasn't until recently that I thought about it a lot. I lost a friend of mine, and he would always joke about me bailing and not showing up because I had to brush my kid's hair or something ridiculous that he'd make up just to be funny, but because I would be so flaky. And my family knows, my friends know.
I'm sick. Boo, you whore.
I feel really guilty now after losing him because of all that time I missed, all the gym sessions I didn't go to, the football games we didn't watch together. I'll never get that back. I'll never get that relationship back. I feel really guilty because he's no longer here and I miss that time. I don't get that time back. I don't get to see him again. I don't get to go to the gym. I don't get to watch football with him anymore. I don't get to do these things. And now I'll never get it back. And I try to just learn from my mistakes and be better, but it doesn't always play out that way. I don't know. Sometimes I just have this crippling anxiety of not leaving my house or not going to do something. And I don't know why, but what happened. And the only thing I can do is try to do better and be a better friend, even if I don't feel like I am being the best friend.
You love me too much, Schmidt. And you picked the wrong guy. I'm just gonna let you down, man.
I feel like losing a friend in this time period is so much different because we have 24-hour access to everybody we talk to. If you're close with someone, you're sending them memes, funny videos, talking all day, every day. You don't say goodbye because there is no goodbye because you're constantly talking to each other. But then what happens when you lose them? You have this gaping hole and you don't have that person in your life anymore, and whatever they were providing for you or whatever you guys were, your relationship was, that's gone. And I feel like every relationship is unique. There are no two identical relationships that you have. I have a different relationship with every one of my family members, every one of my cousins, my friends. Now that I've lost him, I have to say goodbye. And I don't really get that time back. And I don't really get to make up all those times that I missed. And I just hope that he knows and that all my friends know how much they mean to me, because I feel like I don't always display it in the best way.
Sorry I annoyed you with my friendship.
I don't always hit people up first or check in on my friends because I always feel like I'm in this survival mode of put my oxygen mask on first before I can help somebody else. If I can be better about that initial contact and just, then I could be a better friend, because if someone's venting to me or talking to me, I'm a damn good friend. But if you're hitting me up to hang out, I can be pretty terrible. I'm very flaky. And even if I do consider myself a bad friend, I hope that my friends and family know how much I love them and care about them.
You guys are the best, man. I love you guys. I'm sorry, man.
As of right now, I'd probably have to say I'm not the best friend. I'm just not. But what makes a good friend, am I there when shit hits the fan? Yes. Am I there when it gets really bad for people in dark times? I try to be. I really do. I try to check in on my friends when it comes to that stuff. But when it's just boils down to just hanging out, that's where I'm and I use my back as an excuse because I'm not supposed to drive a lot, but it's kind of shitty that I do it. And I hope one day I can be a better friend, So I guess as of right now, I'm not a great friend, but I'm a really good friend, and that I'm doing my best. So let me know in the comments, what do you think is a good friend? Are you a good friend? What's a bad friend? Are you a bad friend? Kind of leave it open for discussion. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.